Welcome, my friends, to David Rock Nelson's Greatest Hits. I'm going to show all my not my monster movies, my boxing matches since 1976, Chicago Golden Gloves, and then I boxed on the Subic Bay boxing team with my pal, William Bowie Gould, fellow Chicago Golden Gloves boxer. He was the 74 Open Division welterweight champion, and he knocked down Johnny Lira in 1975 for the middleweight championship, or I think it was the light heavyweight championship, middleweight, yeah. And Johnny Lira beat him, but Bowie knocked him down. Bowie Gould was stationed with me at Subic Bay, Philippines in the Marines for barracks duty out there from 77 to 78, and he helped get me on the Subic Bay boxing team. So I had 2 fights. I won my first fight, lost my second. I boxed the Golden Glove 76 before I met him, and that I lost a close decision. It was my very first fight to Eugene Vaughn, who was in the 126-pound class. He had 7 fights. That was my first fight. He had 7 fights, and I almost beat him. A lot of the crowd, a lot of the audience booed. They booed because they thought I won, because I really brought the fight to him, man. A lot of wild left hooks, you know, roundhouse left hooks. Anyway, and then after the Marines, then I boxed in... After I was in the Marines for 4 years, I served 4 years, got honorable discharge. I got promoted to corporal. They nicknamed me Corporal Ura Nelson at Fighting Fox Company, 2nd Battalion, 8th Mardiv, 8th Marine Division, over at Camp Geiger, North Carolina, because I was highly motivated. They called me Corporal Ura, because I'd wake up in the morning and I'd say, Ura, it's another Marine Corps day. And they'd say, shut up, Nelson, we're not all motivated like you. You're a lifer, Nelson. I said, no, I'm not. I'm going to get out and be a PFC, which means proud, blank, and civilian. So, you know, 4 years in the Corps. And then after the Marines, I went to Bible college, and they didn't have boxing, so I took wrestling. And I wrestled 4 years varsity wrestling at Maranatha Baptist Bible College in Watertown, Wisconsin. My coach was Olympic gold medalist, 72 heavyweight Olympic gold medalist, Ben Peterson. And he was the silver medalist in 76 heavyweight, only because he lost to Chris Taylor, who won the championship that year. Big Chris Taylor, weighed like 350 pounds. He just grab you and sit on you and pin you. But Ben got an escape on him, and he lost like 3-1 or something. So he did not get pinned. That's a miracle in itself by Chris Taylor, because he'd pin everybody. Anyway, Chris Taylor later turned to be a pro wrestler. In pro wrestling, and I think he died at age 47 of a heart attack or something, whatever. But anyway, and then I took 5 years Bible college, and after Bible college, I started boxing again in 1986, and I kept boxing until 1991. You know, off and on. And I had a total of 25. I think it was 25 more fights. I fought once Golden Glove 76. And then twice in the Marines when I was Subic Bay boxing team. Yeah, 23 more fights I had. From 1988 when I had my first, or 1986 when I had my first comeback bout at age 29. And I boxed all the way till 91. I had 23 more fights during that time. From 86 to 91. So that's a 5-year span. So that's pretty good. 23 fights in 5 years. That's an average of almost like 5. That's almost close to 4 fights a year about. And twice I fought 3 fights in 9 days. The first time I did that, I lost each fight by decision, but I put up a good fight. The second time I did that was in 88. I boxed May 25th, won a decision against Jim Weinstein. No relation to that Weinstein director. This is Jim Weinstein from Chicago. He's a biker, a boxer. And then I fought him again like 8 days later at Loyola Park, and I beat him again by decision. And then the very next day, June the 2nd, I fought Francis Manesi over in North Chicago High School, and I beat him by decision. Yeah, so, you know, and then I go into that 3 fights, I won in 9 days, so I made a comeback. And I was like, back then, there was 1988, I was like 33, no, wait a minute, 88. I was 31, 32 years old then. Yeah. Because I was born in 56 to 88. Yeah, I was like 31 then. 31. So anyway, and then I boxed till age 34 of 1991 Chicago Golden Gloves, my last fight. And I'll put as many of my fights on this DVD for you. So I'm calling this David Rock Nelson's Greatest Hits. And get your David Rock Nelson t-shirt made by artwork by Jeremy Crow. I know a lot of Joshuas. There's Joshua Piotrowski from Chicago. There's Josh Johnson from Texas, now living in New York, in the Bronx or Brooklyn. And he's the one that directed Rewind This that I'm in for like 5 minutes about video filmmakers. Now I do it on DVD. Now I film with a memory card. And I still edit on the video though, and then I take the Video Master and make a DVD copy. So this is going directly to video. No, this is going directly to DVD. This one is different. This one's going directly to DVD. Okay. So anyway, so I'm getting more digital now. It's digital rock, like Don Reese, the comedian, said when Pharrell and Ray released My Mummy AD 1993 on a double bill with Ed Wood's Bride and the Beast. He said, Don Reese said on stage at the annual Monster Bash conference, because he's a comedian. They call him the Monster Bash comedian. They call him Big Bald Guy. Anyway, he said when he saw my movie Mummy AD 1993 on DVD in 2001, he got it, from Retro Media. Pharrell and Ray, Pharrell and Ray is a Hollywood B filmmaker. He's been doing it since like 1980, since like 83 or something. He even got a script from one of Ed Wood's movies a film that Ed Wood didn't finish, and he met Ed Wood, and he was going to do this movie on Ed Wood's script, but it never got finished. But there's a trailer of it, I think, on YouTube. It's like an unfinished Ed Wood film that Pharrell and Ray was going to make a movie on, whatever. Anyway, because Ed Wood gave him a script, I understand, I think. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So Don Reese is on stage at Monster Bash. This is back like in 2001, and he says, "The Rock has gone digital." So he used to brag on me. Thank you, Don Reese, nice guy. He also sent me that big lobster. His wife had a couple of them, and so he threw one at me off the stage. Oh, here, Rock, I got a lobster for you. You can use it in your movie. Big plastic lobster I use as a prop in my Lobster Monster movie that I'm going to do, like a giant lobster attacking people. I filmed in front of my house some scenes. My neighbors coming by. That over here from Maine West, some friends of mine, the Keens and their friends came over there, and yeah, they call him Commandant Keen, and his brothers Bill Keen, and their sister joined the Marines. Yeah, we're real proud of her because she's a Marine. Hoorah! And embassy duty over there, overseas in Europe or something. Anyway, and I think she's out of the Marines now. Anyway, the point I want to say is Don Reese said The Rock has gone digital. So I want to thank him for saying that. Oh, but anyway, this is Dave Rock Nelson's Greatest Hits. I want to tell you to get this Dave Rock Nelson t-shirts, artwork by Jeremy Crow, also known as Jeremy Crother, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He did this artwork of me because they had me at the Gettysburg Dime Museum over there in 224 Baltimore Street in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the home of the Gettysburg Dime Museum. They like a two-headed cow, a two-headed snake. They got like a fake mummy. They got a mummy fish and a mummy lizard. All kinds of weird stuff. Two-headed alligator. They got like all the figures of the Lord's Supper. They got a fake, like a figure of Jesus and Judas and John and all the Luke and Mark and all the disciples sitting with them at the Last Supper. And Jesus sitting there with the bread and the wine, and then the communion. And they got all kinds of cool stuff. They got a typewriter that John Wayne Gacy used to own. Stuff that Gacy owned him, and other serial killers. Not that that's a good thing, but all kinds of unusual things in this place. It's called the Dime Museum. All kinds. They even got a jacket. The jacket I wore in my movie The Fishman is Detective Rock. That's on display. I autographed it to him. I donated it to the museum. Oh, and here's a piece of candy, a raspberry chocolate candy. I got it at Trader Joe's the other night when I went to see Mighty Peking Man with my friend Jeff Block from honorary member of the Monster Club. Him and I were members of my Monster Club that I got the idea to start back in 1964 when I was 7 years old. I said, I know, let's start a Monster Club. Me and Don Stillwell and Len Lakowski and me and Jeff Block was a member, and my brother Phil was a member. Anyway, we went to see Mighty Peking Man last Thursday at the Pickwick for part of the G-Fest. So I got that candy to eat during the movie. I never ate it. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. But, yeah, so I just want to say that buy your stinking t-shirts for only 20 stinking bucks, or bucks that smell good, plus $5 postage for your David Rock Nelson t-shirt. That's $20, 20 stinking bucks, plus 5 stinking bucks postage, so that's 20 plus 5, $25 total. Specify size. I have extra large, large, and medium. That's adult medium, adult large, an adult extra large. I don't have any more 2X left. But anyway, so make it payable to David Rock Nelson. And send it to me, David Rock Nelson, at the address on your screen right here. That's David Rock Nelson, care of David Rock Nelson Monster Movies. Make your check payable to David Nelson or David Rock Nelson for $25 or $25, and I'll send you your shirt. Now that address is David Rock Nelson, care of David Rock Nelson Monster Movies, because I want my people at the post office to know that I make monster movies, and I want them to buy my movies too. Okay. Anyway, I want them to know that I'm being successful with my mail order business. I want them to know how successful I am, because some of them are making fun of me. So that'll show them when you put David Rock Nelson Monster Movies. It'll show them that I have a business, that I'm rocking and rolling. I want to show them because they've been making fun of me for years. And I'm going to show them, because when those letters keep coming in for me, they'll say, wow, I guess The Rock's selling his movies and his T-shirts. Yeah. Okay. So it's David Rock Nelson, care of David Rock Nelson Monster Movies, 1170 Howard Avenue. That's 1170 Howard Avenue, Des Plaines, Illinois. That's 2 words. Des Plaines, Illinois, 60018. And send that money order for $25 for your David Rock Nelson T-shirt. Specify adult, medium, large, or extra large. And tell me how many you want. Like I say, it's $25 per shirt to cover the postage, and I'll send it to you. Okay, now I'm introducing for the first time as many fights as I can fit on here of my boxing matches from between 1977, between my Marine Corps days when I made my comeback in 1977, all the way to 1991. David Rock Nelson's greatest hits. And buy your David Rock Nelson T-shirts now, because I need your money and you need my T-shirts and you need my monster movies. Okay. By the way, my monster movies are also $20 each. But the monster movies, you only need $3 postage instead of $5. The monster movies, if you want a DVD, specify if you want Devil Ant or the Giant Horny Toad Monster or Frankenstein Stalks or whatever, you know, I'd say start with Devil Ant if you don't have it, and the Demon Monster from Outer Space, and Frankenstein Stalks, and Miss Werewolf's a good one, and Dinosaur Woman. Get those 5. If you get those 5, I will give you 1 free DVD of your choice. Order 5 at once, $20 each. That's $100. Plus add the postage. That's $3 for the first DVD and $1 additional postage for each additional DVD. So $3 for the first DVD and $1 extra postage for every additional DVD ordered. Now order 5 and you get 1 free. Now I reckon if you don't have Pumpkin Man, get Pumpkin Man. That can be your free DVD. Order those 5 that I mentioned: Devil Ant, Frankenstein Stalks, Miss Werewolf, Demon Monster from Outer Space, and Dinosaur Woman. That's my newest movie. And then you can get a free DVD. I'd say either get Pumpkin Man or Bigfoot Runs Amok. Bigfoot Runs Amok. That's another good one. So, you know, order 5 at the same time. That's $100 plus postage. So that would be $4. That'd be $7 postage added to the $100. That's $107. That'll cover 5 DVDs, and then I'll throw in a free DVD of your choice. Yeah. So now here is David Rock Nelson's greatest hits. I'm going to shut up and start this movie. And I still got it. I'm 61 and I still got it. Are you jealous of my body? I'm all natural. I do 3 sets of 20 push-ups. Sometimes I'll do 30 reps in my first set. 3 sets, I do like 70 to as many as 90 push-ups in 3 sets. I've done as many as 90 push-ups in 3 sets. I've done 35, then 25, so that's 60, and then I've done 30 more in the 3rd set, making it 90. I've done that. When I was in the Marines, I did 95 push-ups non-stop, and now I can probably do about 53, 55 non-stop. I did 56 about a year ago, so I still got it. I won't answer. I'm 61 and I still got it, and I'm going on 62. See my abs? I do my leg lifts, you know, about every week. I do one set of like 50 leg lifts. Put on my boxing gloves. Yeah, and now here is David Rock Nelson's greatest hits. Get my glove on. Yeah. Get on it. Yeah. Smoking Joe Frazier, left hook. About Vinny Pazienza, the Paz man. I met him. I used to ride. I rode him like 3 times. He rode me back like 3 times. Nice guy. Smoking Joe Frazier, left hook. Yeah! Cut that was perfect.